Body print complete. PDA implant reset to factory settings. Warning. Atmospheric pressure above human maximum. Projected lifespan 13 minutes. Adaptation required.
First death incoming. I can't move. What's going on here? Okay, I got up with my PDA. So they have this new thing in Subnautica 2 with these adaptations where you you have to get like genetic adjustments so that you can survive in the world, which is kind of great. This is straight up goon bait. There we go. Now I can move. Okay, we're here. We've arrived. Other pods here if we were going to do multiplayer, but we're playing single player today. Boot and away. Boots.
You're the QI. Your life is my job. My job is your life. I wish I could make full introductions, but courtesies must wait. We are both going to die if we stay here. There's another Noah node in the life pod outside. Get me there and I can get us both to safety.
Oh no, there's an 11-minute what do we do first video. No, I put that out at the same time just so that I could get it out early, but I mean, obviously if you're watching, you'll see what's going to happen, but...
You are burning in slow motion. Under 60 atmospheres of pressure, oxygen becomes a neurotoxin. Nitrogen bubbles saturate your flesh and pry your joints apart. I've opened the door to the adaptation chamber. Your printed body can borrow tricks from indigenous life. You'll feel better. You'll be better. The last pioneer didn't make it to the life pod. I'm activating their black box signal. You will make it. That's why you're the QI.
If you pre-bought the game on Steam and it's not showing up for you yet, sometimes you have to shut Steam down and then relaunch it in order for it to recognize that it's past the timestamp. It's not a guaranteed fix, but that could be a factor. Hold on one second. I need to just gonna hide my video source there so I don't consume extra bandwidth.
Your body can adapt survival traits from a Zazuran rat. Proceed to the sampling pavilion.
I don't want to be a Zazuran rat.
Tampering detected. Uncatalogued donor organism in pavilion.
It's like looks like a giant, weird version of a lung or something.
Gene donor found. You must adapt alien traits to survive. Sample. Adapting trimethylamine, N-oxide synthesis. Pressure tolerance increased. Vital signs stabilizing. Congratulations. This orb is now your relative.
6 alien rat testicles. Awkward. Man, those must have been big rats. If those, all right, never mind. It's fine. A little flare over here. A little bit of flare with the flare too, no less. Human fabrication. We're not fabricating. Mondo with the 10 gifted memberships. Thanks, Mondo. Appreciate that. Very kind of you. Thank you so much for the support.
Necessary adaptation.
Oh, I've been adaptified. Howdy, Fox. Love the early stream. I have something to listen to while I clean house. Nice. Welcome, Jade. Gifted hype indeed. I want this oxygen mask thing. What'd I do? I turned something on. I feel like we spend a lot of time in this game crashing the ship. Like, they have a really, really big problem with the safety record in the future.
Barometric depth gauge activated.
Here's our friend.
Print terminated by barotrauma.
That's a different game. It's not this game. I think we could try to swim down, but I don't have a lot of oxygen, so let's get out of here.
This accident has occurred. Your sleep bay has been separated from the cicada. You must reach the surface and send a distress call.
Black box unknown.
There are other life pods in inventory. Unless you can return with rescue, hundreds of stored colonists will remain trapped here.
Always the final life pod. Black box unknown. Unable to identify black box. Invalid header. Post-mortem. The Pioneer died of drowning. They became disoriented and ran out of air. They died alone. Time of death unknown. Reprint state unknown. Continuity determination unknown. This one died of barotrauma. So we have another black box there, which is fun and friendly. I wish there was like a clear all button to get rid of all these little notifications, but okay. So this is our life pod. I'd like to close the door and leave now, please. No power. No storage. But there's Noah's here though. Upload Noetic Advisor. You don't access your inventory screen yet? I'll check in a second. I should be able to since I was able to pick up flares. Done. Thank you. The sleep bay was extremely confined. Assess mission state.
My full name is Noetic Advisor Node, ISV CIDSB3. Between us, I prefer Noah. You are the QI, the qualified investigator.
Oh, qualified.
With pride.
That's a stretch.
We have made violent planetfall. I don't know the status of the Pioneer colonists, the cicada, or the 40,000 souls stored in its quartz memory. I am just one Noah node. I print and support the colonists stored in Sleep Bay 3. But if things go wrong, I am authorized to print a QI or two for troubleshooting. If we're going to complete the mission to build a human future on this world, you will have to lead the way. Are you ready to begin?
Is it just me, or is there something dystopian about the fact they can 3D print people? Oh, just you wait. Just you wait. That plays a big part in this game, actually.
I can't release the life pod. The clamps have corroded shut. The tyranny of matter. You'll have to swim out and release them manually. They're on the back of the pod, outside the passenger window. Mind your breath.
I love that you can see the little differences between what they typed out originally for their story and when they did the voice recording, how they decided to modify
I
it.
can't release the life.
Oh, right. I got you. So we gotta go back here to unlock this thing. Something I've noticed they've added in this game is there's these little pockets of air everywhere now. They're much more generous with trying to keep you alive. A lot more spaces to find a way to get a breath when you're underwater. That sounds perfectly safe. Oh, I was gonna try to check the inventory. Hold on a second. I'll go back around front here. I'll do it once we get out of the water. We're in, baby. Okay, so this is my inventory. Right now I just have a first aid kit and a distraction flare. I've got another one here. I actually have two of them. 4 pieces of equipment we get. Well, 5 pieces of equipment we can wear. I don't know what these little sonar things are on the sides, but that's that. We got blueprints, signals, logs, databank, adaptations. So a lot of it looks similar to the original, in terms of like the menu layout anyway, the original Subnautica. But now we've got this adaptations tab where we've got 6 different adaptations to be able to get. But I think in the early access there's only 4 of them. All right, Noah, I did what you wanted.
Prepare for launch.
Oh, the video froze.
Lifeboat release.
No, we're not gonna get to see the video.
Trajectory error.
Oh boy, that's jobby.
Collision. Thrusters disabled. Clearing main thrusters. Stand by. Thruster function restored. Brace for corrective reorientation. Collision. Obstructions detected. Increasing thrusters. Releasing parachute.
Oh, that's brutal.
Error. Release firing mechanism failure. Brace for impact.
Oh, that sucked. I wanted to see that. So, unfortunately, I think that's a function of the fact that I'm streaming it at the same time as I'm playing it.
Starnav does not recognize the sky.
The general cutscene there, though, is you're in the pod, it goes to launch, it bounces around a whole bunch because there's stuff in the way, and then finally launches, and you just sort of rattle around inside. I love 1 to 2 frames per minute. It's my favorite. We're not on Zero. Look at that thing. Oh, Lord, we're finally here. I feel like I've been waiting for this game forever. So glad that it's live now. All right, what we got going on here, Noah? Fill me in.
I printed 26 colonists before the sleep bay drowned, many of them more than once. This is my purpose, to reincarnate you from digital storage, support your work, and if necessary, reverse your death. If I lose track of my colonists, I am empowered to send a qualified investigator to track them down. Do this for me, and I can offer you hazard pay, credit against your contract debt. Risk code, Sierra Ordinal Warrant 2. I am already searching for the black boxes of the missing colonists. Stand by for search locations. Downloading colony manifests to your PDA.
So a little bit of setup for this is that we were supposed to be on this colony ship, and in the future, they aren't really like putting all the people on board. Instead, they're like downloading them into a computer system and then just like printing them when they get there.
This isn't Caesura. I thought you should discover that for yourself, investigator. There should be a colony waiting for us. Your fellow pioneers, my fellow Noah nodes, working together to break ground for those who still sleep. Instead, silence. Not even the cicada answers. We are alone. I've sent your PDA the standard survival guide. While you pioneer the area and fabricate your tools, I'll apply myself to the life pod sensors.
I printed 26 colonists and all I got was this CrypticFox. Man, he got a downgrade, didn't he? I'll not be playing this game since it's my literal nightmare, but I can watch on a tiny screen. Oh, that's good. So we have of course our fabricator and a storage over here. A little bit of food in the storage, which is good. We're gonna need that. And then fabricator for crafting things. If you guys haven't seen Subnautica before, this is where we craft most of the basic stuff, and there's more complex crafting later. But we have to find all the plans that we unlock, and right now we've only got a few things we can make. Basic fins, oxygen tanks, some tools. Splashdown!
The colony is your best chance of survival. A prolonged search will require food and water.
Darn right it will. It's a survival game, so step 1, go grab things. How about a lowly 3060? I'm playing on a 3090 right now. Obviously you can adjust the quality settings, but I have my graphics settings on epic right now. When I played the game myself and I wasn't streaming it, that cutscene video worked perfectly fine. So I think it's the fact that I'm streaming it at the same time as I'm playing it.
To corrosion-resistant habitats, titanium, oxygen material.
Oxygen. 3090 here ain't gonna be upgrading anytime soon. Yeah, it works perfectly fine on a 3090. I have about 15 hours in the game already. So I was able to play it a little ahead of time. We're starting fresh here, but it ran great on my 3090, so if you have one, it should be fine. Your water looks scared, my dude. Man. This game gets so creepy. So far from what I've seen, this really strongly feels like the first Subnautica again. Obviously a different world, but like the setting is so similar because it's all underwater, and different story and things, some new gadgets and stuff, some great quality of life upgrades. But it really brings back that Subnautica 1 feeling. Stock it up on some of that stuff. It's time to go look for everything that wants to eat Fox. Yeah, well, we're gonna find lots of that, I'm sure. We're in the safe area because we start off here in the shallows, but the deeper we go, the more dangerous it'll get, of course. Gadgets and gizmos aplenty. Yeah, so I need a fork here somewhere so I can comb my hair. can't choose 4K. There's no such option. Only up to 1440p, and I have a 4K monitor. Is that right? It is right. Yeah, I'm not streaming at 4K. I'm just streaming at 2K. 1440p is what my monitors are.
Has transmitted an alert. Notice the intrusive and persistent heart icon. Return to the life pod at your convenience. Remember that you are in command of the mission.
Okay, so that little noetic advisor icon up there by my compass tells me that it's got a message for me. This thing acts a lot like the radio did in the first Subnautica, where like your messages and communications will all come in here. Biobed test.
I'm monitoring noxiously elevated viral loads in the seawater. Heavy metal assays detect bone-blistering levels of cadmium, lead, and chromium. This planet is already killing you. We have to know if the life pod biobed can help. Find a convenient way to die. Your black box will phase your mind to the biobed. I'll print you in a new body. You can return to your point of exit to retrieve dropped items. Regular reprinting may help slow down environmental contamination. It's not a long-term solution, but for now, we have to triage.
I love how they basically built in a reason into the game why you can die and still respawn. No way, I'm not gonna die on purpose.
I understand.
Screw that. Okay. All right. So I have my first tool. We've got here the survival multi-tool. We'll need that to harvest some of the resources. You may not have noticed there, but the game does have crafting from storage, so you don't have to have the stuff in your inventory to build or to use the crafting machines. So when we eventually get the habitat builder, we'll be able to build our base without having to have all the materials in our pocket. Which is kind of great. Hey Jay, how you doing? Did he just tell you to find a convenient way to die? He 100% did, yep. He's like, go ahead and die and I'll just reprint you, it'll be fine. But he neglected to mention that there is a printing pod in the bay there, but... Also, why does it look like your life pod's been here for a while? Why is it all rusty and stuff? That is a very good question. Perfectly valid question, no less. And something that we'll start to discover as we explore, I think. Okay, I want to build the scanner because we really need to be able to start scanning things. So I need to get a battery. The battery is made with copper and these acidic sac things, so I gotta get those. Get some oxygens. I like breathing.
Acid can be used to make basic chemical batteries.
Okay, we got that. All of the nodes now are not like types of rocks anymore. So in the early Subnautica, like you have to find a type of rock and then hope you get what you need out of it. Now it's actually just the actual deposit.
It's key to simple electronics.
So if you find copper, you've got copper. If you find titanium, you've got titanium.
And overhangs.
I'm gonna drown here. I'm going a little deep.
Oxygen.
Oh god, I can't. Oh god, I forgot I'm slow. Ah! There we go. It'd be bad if I drowned like right in the first 20 minutes of playing, right? Hope you know where to find silver. It took my friend 2 hours to find some. Actually, I do know where to find it. I put out a video like right at 11 o'clock, a little tutorial video, and at the end of that, I gave the location for a number of different resources that were hard to find. Just in case people want to find that information, it is set as a spoiler, so if people don't want to know where it is, they want to discover on their own, you can certainly do that. But if they want help finding it, it's in that video. Battery! So we got our scanner.
Stranded on 4546B, Riley Robinson used a field scanner to outwit teleporting alien cyborgs and treat his Kara infection. Behavioral economists still debate why Riley abandoned a lucrative motivational speaking career to return to frontier life.
As usual, we want to scan everything. gonna go to a limb and guess that Fox is not the first one to be there. Well, yeah, they did say, the computer right off the bat says that there should be a colony here somewhere that you should find. So it's not a complete surprise that someone else was here.
This colony of worms in a shared membrane has no earthly analog. You have discovered a new clade. Naming rights may be auctioned off or reserved as a gift for that special someone in your future.
It's like naming a star. Oh, I should have scanned that. I don't know why silver's needed for the oxygen tank, but whatever, I guess. Yeah, it took me a while to find the silver. It was a challenge.
Oxygen.
But it was all part of the adventure, so it was fun. Give me the air. Burp, you burping machine. Burping plant, whatever. Okay, got some more resources. I guess we'll just explore around because, oh, maybe I'll get, hold on, I have water. We're gonna want to build a base as soon as possible because we really have really limited storage here. Let's put that away. Just put this on my wish list. I buy it now about 3 games this week. They actually, they had a bundle available. I don't know if it's still available or not, but the first Subnautica and Subnautica Sub-Zero were on sale, and you could bundle it together with Subnautica 2, and it was like $40 US for all 3 of them. I don't know if it's still on sale or not, but that's a pretty killer deal, honestly.
Fiber is closer to vinyl or latex than cellulose.
Vinyl.
Committed vegetarians should expect protein.
I got bloated. Yeah, the first game. Yeah, usually with those bundles, they'll discount it based on what you already have of the 3 of them. Lady Grinder subscribed at tier 1 level on Twitch. Thanks, Lady Grinder. I appreciate that. Be back in a few, AFK. Oh, sorry, Jay, I didn't see you there. Love snorkeling as long as I can see the bottom. No bottom equals no go. I can see that. I got to do some snorkeling in Bermuda when I was a teenager. I had like I was in cadets at the time, in the Air Cadets, and we had an arrangement for an exchange trip with the Bermuda Regiment. Did some snorkeling there. Saw some unsavory fish I probably wouldn't run into. So we can craft food now, but it says digestive incompatibility. We can't eat. All we can eat are the nutrient bars that we brought with us. That's fun. I want to get my hands on some basic fins, I think. So I chopped up some of that fibrous pulp from that weird plant type thing down there. We can make fiber out of that. And then I'm gonna need rubber. Leave those here. Obviously there won't be rubber trees down here because, you know, alien planet, underwater, all that stuff. A couple of oxygen generators and CO2 scrubbers might use silver somehow. That's possible, I guess. I'm looking for... Oh, there you go. We'll go over there. I want to be able to swim around a little bit quicker, so I'm going to try to get the fins as quickly as possible here. I don't know if you found while playing, but the water lockers are useful. They are. They're very useful. So they're good for extra storage early on. I still prefer to build a base like as soon as possible, but they're good for extra storage early. It looks like the version of the game that I played before release already has some stuff in different places because I didn't see a locker down there.
Search for unexpected complexity.
So we might have to find them, but later on you can actually attach them to your vehicle too for like extra storage.
Located. Clues to the location of the main habitat.
Bundle includes Subnautica Below Zero and Subnautica 2. If you own the first in the US, it's $33.73. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a great price for this game, honestly. Okay, so I think it was 2 pieces of rubber that I needed. So we'll craft those. The Lucifer's Rot Sack. What a name. Oh my god, I'm working with Lucifer's Sack. Servers using specialized scrubbers and oxygen generators, particularly in high-performance applications like spacecraft, life support, advanced air purification research. So the thing, though, is that like the oxygen tank isn't scrubbing your CO2, though. Instead, it's just storing air. So it is interesting that it uses silver, but it's just what they decided to use for the recipe, I guess. Skybox is neat. Again, sorry, the dogs are going to be loud today because the yard people are working in our townhouse complex, and the dogs hate them with a passion. Have a little nutrient bar. Okay, go scan some more stuff. Find some more caves we can swim into and potentially drown. Oh, I guess I already scanned that. Curtain Gorgon. There's a few Gorgon-y things around. Luciferus sounds pungent. It's basically like a durian fruit, you know, only the alien underworld water version. Oh, look at these. There's these weird like flying alien things. Oh, that one's in the water. That's weird. See if we can go scan this thing. Normally they're... I think he's... one's flying a little low. Oh, there it goes. It's lifting off. Hycean. How far can he go in the early access? I'm not sure. So someone was saying earlier that they'd said there's something like 20 hours worth of gameplay. It's 3 chapters of the story. The story is supposed to be like 10 chapters long, but it's really hard to know exactly what that translates to in terms of actual gameplay. And I'm sure, like, depending on whether you decide to race through the content or you spend more time exploring and building and stuff, you know, the time duration will change. But it seems like that for an early access release, they've got a decent amount of content in it. Let's go down into a hole. Gotta find a locker. I haven't seen one yet. I thought there was supposed to be one right at the beginning, but you can grab these medical gel sack things here, but you don't want to do that while it's still got the acid sacks on it. I've noticed they offer a lot more of these little oxygen pockets to breathe in than you would get in the first Subnautica. It's almost like they don't want you to die as much. Ah, you son of a!
Flares may distract attacking predators.
Oh my god, the dogs. Oh, I gotta mute for a sec. I saw the gardener. Darn fish try to eat me.
Oxygen.
Yeah, 1 oxygen bucket is way more than 0. Yeah, it really is. Oh, shit! God dang it! Stop me! Thing laying weight on me. Thought I was far enough away from it.
Oxygen.
Bloop, bloop. Okay, where's my pod? We'll swim back over there. Okay, I got a good amount of resources kicking around here. I'm gonna go and get the stuff we need to build a oh, it actually has a thing marked for us. So, welcome center over there. Yeah, CrypticFox go down the hole. Yeah, that fish was not very friendly. I didn't like that guy very much. Okay. Water. thought I had made more water. I guess I got... Oh, I got one of those fish on me. I can make more. Where was that marker? There it is. We'll go to the welcome center. What's the actual value of scanning through this game? Do scanning the plants do anything, or is it just a narrative? Most of the things you scan are just like, that's like narrative information, but some things you scan will tell you that it has a use. So I just kind of make a point of scanning everything I can, just in case there's something that I miss. Most of the things you can craft will be like a blueprint, like this thing right here. Here's the habitat tool. But every now and then you'll scan something, it'll tell you it can be used for something. Where's the Leviathan to keep you on your toes without exploring? There is one in the game, but it's not near here, obviously, because we're in the safe zone, but...
Building a processor and a power supply will unlock new fabricator recipes. But the added mass would sink your life pod. A standalone habitat is the next step on your mission.
Got to bring another battery with me. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna make a base so that I have more storage available. I didn't see a floating storage locker. Did you guys see one that I just neglected to pick up, or have I actually not come across one yet? Because added storage for those things are nice. I'm supposed to be packing right now because I leave for vacation tonight, but I really want to continue watching. Oh, Alyssa, that's a tough decision. Enjoy your vacation or watch my crap. Can see how that's a tough call. There's our habitat tool. I need battery, glass, copper wire. I should have everything I need. Gotta make 2 batteries though. But I need an extra battery for reasons. Wiring kit unlocked. There's our habitat tool.
Congratulations. You have taken a major step towards zero debt day.
Downloading
As a
now.
platform for systems like the processor and scanner station, a habitat is a vital investment in your future. A habitat can also be an emotional anchor.
I love it.
That you've built something to last. Remember, it's easier to replace a body than a base.
I love that they have to sell me on the habitat builder. It's like an advertisement. I don't think anybody likes packing. Packing for a vacation is different than like packing to move, so I guess there's that. I just shovel everything in my bag quickly and I'm good to go. I pack in like 10 minutes. Okay, more scannables. The dining table, we got the biolab. The ever important oh, that's a light. I thought that was a shelf. We got a light. I need to get air. Habitat builder is much smaller than it was last time, if I remember correctly. You mean smaller in terms of like inventory space, or just like the picture of it? Oh, there's oxygen right in here. Ooh, and there's also like a dialogue thing. And another habitat builder. In this one, when you scan stuff you already have found, it doesn't go away anymore. It just becomes unscannable. I think they might have done that for multiplayer reasons. I don't know whether in multiplayer if everybody has to... Wait, what was that about a detonator? Programmable detonator. Welcome, Nahima. Open detonation module explosive. Shape charge demolition aid. Warning, this action is permanent. It cannot be reversed. Nahima, if you ever get this far, I trust you've got a good reason for it. Be sure. Mantis. Type confirm to proceed. Detonation sequence started. Detonating. Good telltales. Detonation complete. So Nahina blew up something here. Apparently. Oh, there's an oxygen bucket in here too. They're hiding air all over the place.
systems online. Power connected.
Welcome back, Pioneer. I'm Sophie Boucher.
Sophie Boucher.
By now you know we're not on the Zora. We call this planet Proteus. We don't know when rescue will find us. For the sake of all our sleeping friends, we have to learn how to survive. Nahima?
Hey, fellow dead slave. I'm Nahima Nakota, ecologist. Take a sip of seawater. Notice that sweet blood taste under the salt? That's a toxic dose of heavy metals.
Delish.
Nobody survived past 3 months. It's a beautiful place to die over and over again.
But don't let that beauty seduce you, Pioneer. Exposure to Proteus causes a delusion we call Maysfield syndrome. The call of the sea. People may tell you it's a gift. Ignore them. You remember what Kara did to our homes. You know we can't trust alien biology. We've set up a lab here with a few basic biomods. They're safe. But if you start to hear voices, or if you get the urge to swim to the tree, don't go. Habitat is due north. We'll come pick you up. See you soon, Pioneer.
Has anyone told you your voice sounds kind of like Smithers from The Simpsons? Love your work. Nope, that's the first time I've heard Smithers. Every now and then I'll hear somebody say I sound like Principal Skinner. But Smithers, that's the first time I've heard that. Oh wait, there's a poster here. So we were supposed to be going to a desert planet. Instead, we ended up in a water planet.
I'm in. Having a look around. This structure was connected to Sleep Bay 3 until the bay suddenly moved. Picked up and hurled a full fathom into the deep, with you and I aboard. 20,000 hours earlier, a hard line leading to a habitat complex in the north was deliberately cut. Why? And if I am not mistaken, and I never am, this node was killed by an explosion below the structure. More mysteries for the qualified investigator. I've retrieved 2 messages. I think you should review them. I remember Sophie very fondly.
I like that when you're in the NOAA, the oxygen isn't getting consumed. It stays static.
Hello, I am Zigimantus Starvilas, formerly EVA engineer on Mongolian steppes. Now lead diver of this mess. Here is my formula for a quick base. Fill up on titanium, quartz, and copper. Get your builder tool. Wave it around a bit, check the battery, get comfortable. Build a corridor. Put a solar panel on top. You must have power to make air. Put a hatch on the end. Go inside. Build lockers. At Fabricator, it will draw from your lockers automatically. Nice, huh? Now you have made a perfect work camp. Later, you can add a room for biobed, processor, scanner station, a real bed. Maybe grow some plants. The rest will follow.
You'll want to visit the biolab near the entrance and install a passive and active biomod. While less permanent than adaptations, I've been told they're more fun. Sophie would have cleared anything in there.
Floppy sort of has a hint of Kermit. That's a new one. What a great Fox morning chat. Picked this up on pre-order last night. Can't wait to play it. I've been so excited to be able to play this and share
What if
it
you're the
on
last
stream.
human being in the whole universe? Wouldn't that set you free? This world is yours to explore, but it is not for man. You'll join us soon enough.
I've made sure of it. That's gotta be a message from Noema. It doesn't have her name on here, but
Welcome back, Pioneer. I'm Sophie Boucher, Kurultai surgeon. By now you know we're not on the Zora. We call this planet Proteus. We don't know when rescue will find us. For the sake of all our sleeping friends, we have to learn how to survive. Nahima?
Hey, fellow dead slave. I'm Nahima Nakota, ecologist. Take a sip of seawater. Notice that sweet blood taste under
oh,
the
that's
salt?
okay. That's a repeat message that played automatically when we turned the power on. Okay, this This is the biolab. So we have personal modifications we can get now. We can get one active bio mod and one passive. So our choices are, for active we can use dash or we can use the Pathfinder. I'm gonna use dash actually. Dash in any direction to avoid predators or hazards. It's useful for dodging, but also for just getting places more quickly. I'm not really super worried about the Pathfinder. I'm sure we'll get lost, but this other one is sea skimmers. Swim faster when close to underwater surfaces or the seafloor, which again would be great for getting around. But I'm gonna use the oxygen control for now anyway. I might switch it up later. So now with oxygen control, if I stop swimming, you'll see it kicks on, there's a little icon that clicks on up top, and then my oxygen consumption goes way down. So if you're like staying in place scanning something or whatever, you don't burn oxygen the same way. We gotta go see our advisor. After your live streams is not a good too, will you be uploading these as videos to watch? Yeah, anytime a stream ends, it'll be available as a recorded video. I might even break it down into like smaller consumable packages, like. So this will be like a 6-hour stream today, even before we stream this evening, and I might break them down to like 1-hour segments or something, just so they're more consumable. To be determined. I want to make more titanium. Oh, let's see what Noah has to say here. He's got a message for me. Anita.
Contact. I've located the black box of Anita Gottschall, the colony purser. Partial voice data retrieved.
We're so hungry.
Anita always liked to watch you shuffle cards. She said you had a knack for holding things. Find out what happened to her. Signal location uploaded to your PDA.
Like the long videos? That's cool. The stream VOD will still be on the channel anyway. It's just that a 6-hour live stream is usually not as clickable for people as something that's like an hour long. Or shorter, for that matter. We have a sleep pod. This is for reprinting, but the only thing we can do here with this right now is customize. So if you wanted to change your suit colors, you can still do it once you're in the game. But I can't do anything else with it right now. Okay, I want to build a habitat, but I need food. Let's get some food in me. I need water. I'm not sure if I'm going to be close enough to the habitat to build out of a storage. So let's see how that goes. So it takes titanium for the corridor. The hatch is titanium and quartz. The solar panel is just titanium and quartz, so I don't have to worry about that. And we got a beacon we could put on there too, which we'll do. Alright, I want to be near something in particular. Ah, over here. So a new thing that they have in the game that they didn't have before are these water currents. So you can like, if you swim into them, it'll push you in the direction the water flows, but this one's going upwards. Maybe I want one that's going down. But there's also a generator we can craft to put in the water flow. So I want to have my base near that, I think. Or near-ish anyway. It doesn't have to be like right on top of it, but just so it run fewer connections to move the power over. Just over on Twitch, and my entire follow list is all Subnautica 2. I don't doubt it. I think everyone and their uncle is going to be playing this game on stream initially. Okay, there's a cave over there that'll work. Yeah, that'll do just fine. Okay, I'm gonna build here. I want the water to be a little bit deeper so that when we decide to get a craft, we have room for a moon pool. Doesn't need to be like super deep, but just like something deeper. Start with the corridor. I don't know how high up I can build this thing, but I guess we'll start like here maybe. A little hatch on there so we can get in. We need a solar panel. It does snap automatically, but you can turn off the snapping so you can stick it wherever you want.
Power connected. All systems online.
I'm gonna use 2 because the solar... Oh, shoot, I need more quartz. The solar power doesn't work at nighttime, obviously, and I don't want to run out of power at night, so I'm gonna put 2 in there. that a thermal vent? This one's actually just water current. So like if you swim into it, it'll sweep you down. And I can't swim back up that way. I've got to go out a different way, but there's a generator you can get later that uses the water flow. Okay, I need over here. These domes have a lot of quartz in them, so we'll grab some from here. Oxygen's overrated. It needs to breathe anyway. Another one there. Oh, that's a good chunk. Need to put the beacon on my base so I can actually find the darn thing. Hey, we'll get that finished. Throw a little habitat beacon on here. And then I should be able to rename this thing too. Yeah, we can set a label on it. So this will be Drowning Base 1. Imagine underwater turbine, wind turbine. Oh, it's a real thing. Yep, it's exactly what it is. It's a turbine. And the neat thing is when you place it, it'll like automatically orient to the direction of the water flow. Kind of cool. Gotta find the plans for it though. I don't remember where I found them when I was poking around before the game released. If you leave the snapping on in here, you can only fit a couple of lockers, but I turned snapping off so we can maximize the space here for the number of lockers. I also want a crafting fabricator in here. I gotta get some more copper though. Did I have any left in my life pod? Can't remember. No, okay, I use it a lot. We'll take this anyway. We're gonna want to move that. Do we leave these behind for now? I'll get those later. Let's just get our hands on some copper. Oh! Jump for the poison. Toxic sponge. I'm not sponge worthy. There's a flashlight. So I can craft a flashlight now. Ow! Oh, there's a couple of them. Oh, there's a locker. Haha, perfect.
The locker can be hand carried or attached to a hull point. Avoid workplace friction. Inform your co-workers before moving their stash.
I can see that happening a lot in this game. People just like intentionally shifting lockers around on people. I took this thing. I don't really need it right now, but I took it anyway just so we have it.
Welcome aboard.
I need to scan the thing too, actually. Fabricator. Okay, we can finally make things. There's the flashlight. I might as well make a flashlight. Oh, I need acid pouches. We'll craft the flashlight. I don't know how much I'll use it, but it doesn't hurt to have it. I want to have an oxygen tank, but we've got to get our hands on silver first. The silver took me a super long time to find when I was playing before release. Like you said, I need to put bacon on my base before I can find it. I was thinking bacon. Maybe I did say bacon. Make yourself a salted caramel latte. Man, I wish. Latte. Yeah, so now we got the portable locker. Oh, there's copper like right here. What a waste. Oh, what are the other quality of, well, so a couple quality of life changes here with the base already. Like for the hatches, you don't have to click on it anymore. You just swim through it. There's no longer really a door there. The crafting from storage is great, but also I used to find in the first Subnautica all the time when I would click on the storage box, I would accidentally click on the nameplate and like edit the name. They changed it now, so you hit the letter T, so you don't do it by accident anymore, which is kind of awesome. I actually don't recall if they did that in Below Zero or not, but I really appreciated it here when I noticed it. Because I was forever clicking on the name by accident. Yeah, we got that. I need water. I think I have more food in my pod too. I'm gonna grab that. Yeah, like almost every time I clicked on the storage box, I clicked on the name. So the fact that it's not the same button anymore is it's such a small change, but it's a nice little quality of life adjustment. Yeah, food. Let's take everything out of here. I don't want to leave anything in the pod anymore. You get a better source of water. These little water slugs, they're easy to get, but they don't. The water isn't really high volume.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard, Captain. No more copper. I'm gonna need a box for random things, I guess. Just enough room for one more. Okay, this will be random junk. For now, anyway. Well, I'll have to do something about that later, but for now we'll just shove all this in here. I'll keep the water and a healing thing on me, I guess. Something else I need to craft here right now. Let's go off in search of that thing. Oh, notice the solar panels, they still provide power at night, even though it's dark. So you get a little bit of power. Normally in the daytime, each panel produces 8 power. But at nighttime, you only get 1/4 of that, so we're getting 2 power. So I have just enough to keep my base active at 4. The blue number at the top, or the number next to the blue arrow is how much you produce, and the red number arrow thing at the bottom is how much you're consuming. So if you have more, equal to or more than enough power, your base won't shut down. Senzar with a 69-month member message. Shh, I'm productive procrastinating at work today. That's my favorite kind of procrastinating. That's why I was curious if there was a thermal vent to begin with. There are like heated areas. There are hot biomes, and you can get like a thermal generator, but that's farther in. Armagal Hal with the 35-month member message. I'm here solely to use my milestone. Well, thank you for the 35 months of support. That's incredible. There's Anita's black box. Let's go get that thing. Oh, actually, maybe we'll hit up the wreck here and see what we can find. Wreck first, black box after. I didn't make a flashlight yet. Hopefully it's not too dark in here. Oh, this thing actually... little scanner actually produces some light. Flashlight again.
The rules are simple. Keep the perimeter sensors on alarm, no matter how many false positives you get, and do not go out alone.
Oxygen.
They are hunting us. We don't know why. Someone made a mistake a long time ago, and we have to live with it. The damn thing is, maybe it was one of us. Maybe they see us and say, look, it's that soft criminal, back from the dead again. Let's get the freak. And we don't even remember what we did.
It's that soft criminal? Weird dialogue. Dusty with the 5 gifted memberships. Thanks, Dusty. Appreciate that. Very kind of you. Very kind indeed. I'm scanning you, bro. I'm scanning you. I'm scanning you. Oh, I'm gonna get by you. Ah! These hammerhead fish like to bash into each other. It's kind of awesome.
Adapting alien enzymes to your stomach lining. You may now digest freely.
Hooray! I can eat stuff again. So now I don't have to live on nutrient bars. If we look at our adaptations, we now have a second one for digestion. Scan this sucker.
This life form is a biological antenna. It archives useful genetic material in its core as it matures, making it a perfect gene donor.
I didn't appreciate the challenge you presented. Wait, challenge? I did a challenge? So confused now. Someone died here.
I can hear you. Sophie says you're a hallucination, just a virus, but I know you're listening. We're so hungry. There's food all around us, but it's poison. Will you help? If I feed you, will you feed us? This is my body, given for you.
Oh, it didn't. I thought I misread that. I thought you said I didn't. Yeah, it didn't like me staring him down. It takes a liking to the little underwater ship you can make too. Oh, I need this stuff to make some more batteries. Copper. Let's grab this off of here. More air. Can you go look for Leviathan? Not right now. It's a little bit far away. It would take me a really long time to swim over there. I do know where it is. It's kind of nightmare fuel. I think I have to get some more adaptations before I'm even capable of going that far. I do that in Planetcraft, just clicking the name change. Oh god, yeah. So I appreciate that they put it on a different button this time. We got another storage locker here. That's just a light, I think. I don't know if that's a PDA. Oh. Do not attempt the tunnel. Wait. Do not attempt the tunnel to habitat without a guide. I'm tired of hearing people stagger out of a biobed complaining the swim was longer than they realized. I don't know what that means. Part of the coral dome. Somebody was studying here.
Field notes. Under, not, wander. 2 spare tanks. My reprint site is habitat. I'm exhausted today. What if you just reprinted yourself when you were tired?
I'm coming back here, but I'm just gonna drop this locker back at my base.
Miss Nahima, I'm checking out the big coral tower. There's a mass trapped inside. The scanner's not sure if it's coral polyp or crab tissue. The optogenetics are so weird.
Optogenetics?
We know the virus infects everything on this planet. And we know the coral crabs wear these domes as hats. Is it possible the virus swapped their genes around? So part of this coral just decided it was a crab? Like if you live next to something on Proteus, you become related to it.
Did I make the wall anchors yet? I don't think I have them. No. Good times. I got a shout out. My channel is Struggle. Are you saying your channel is called Struggle or your channel is struggling? I don't know that shout outs accomplish a lot. It's, I mean, I've seen some people do some funny ways of handling shout outs, but. Oh, I need more batteries. Hold on. I gotta replace the battery in my scanner. Kind of does the opposite. I've never really known anyone who's popped into a stream and is like, "Can I get a shout out for my channel?" And so I shout it out, and then everybody goes over there. Like that's never happened. So I don't know the purpose behind it. There was a point a long time ago when kids used to like having their names shouted out because it was just like popular to hear their name said, I guess. But I'll put the wire in here too. Why not? Okay, batteries. Incidentally, if you guys end up playing this game, don't get rid of your used batteries. They changed the way that you swap the batteries now too. So like if you're on it, you just hit the R for reload button and then left click. It's really easy to swap them out. Not that it was all that hard before, but it's just a little bit smoother. Like I feel like they just took everything about Subnautica, the first Subnautica, and they like refined it and made it like a better user experience. And then improve the graphics, because the graphics are great. Okay, I lost track of the direction. Hold on, I need to put my signal back on for Anita's box here. Yeah, this way. It's north of the base. Okay, I don't need it on now. I know where I'm going. I feel like shadows work great for small channels that are networking with other channels, but big channels like this, it doesn't do much in my limited experience. Yeah, like if you're like it's one thing if you sort of like coordinate or co-op with another channel, and it's one thing to shout them out and say like, hey, you know, we're playing with so-and-so, like go check out their channel. But for just like a random pop-in, it doesn't really normally do anything. If you're playing this game yourself, keep an eye out for these like light sticks. They're pretty convenient ways of like finding things. Oh, they also, did I get it? I don't think I got the beacon yet, did I? Shoot, I gotta find the beacons. Oh, now that I sat there doing that, I wasted my oxygen. They put the beacons now in the habitat building tool, so when you're out swimming around, you don't have to carry the beacons with you. If you have the materials with you, you can just build one on the spot, which is great.
Seawater sampling detects a source of genetic adaptations in this region.
There we go. There's silver right there. So if you're looking for silver, this cave is the first easiest spot that I found to get it. And of course, there's an air pocket. Might as well stock up on a bunch of it, I guess. Oh man, I'm already full. Okay. What else can I scan down here? Okay, I'm not done looking in this cave. I want to go farther, but I need to unload my inventory. Oh, plus I should have the stuff I need to make an oxygen tank now. Ow! Ow! Hey, Mindsus, how you doing? Ah, drowning. I'm drowning. I'm gonna drown. I like the color palette in that cave. Yeah, I've noticed like a lot of the underwater plants have this cool like neon glow to them kind of thing. So it lights up the environment in interesting ways. At nighttime, underwater even looks really cool.
Welcome aboard.
Not that I think that's a new change or anything, but I'm gonna put another storage box here. So we can store some silver. Silver and gold. Maybe I'll put 2. More storage, more better. That's what I heard. Fill that sucker up. Okay. Oxygen tank. What do I need for that? Oh, I gotta make rubber. So I gotta get those... More of these things. More of Lucifer's nutsack over here. Meaning having them right outside.
Welcome aboard.
There's a reason why the Mushroom Cave was my #1 location in Subnautica. Oh, because of all like the glowing, the jelly shrooms or whatever. Yeah, they were kind of cool looking. Oh, I made more rubber than I needed. Standard air tank. Bam. So that gives me another 30 seconds of oxygen. We're up to 75 seconds now. I'm gonna make the flashlight just in case I decide I want to use it at some point.
Organisms may have their own interpretation of your light, from threat display to attempted seduction.
Ooh, we're gonna mate with a giant fish, baby. It's nice to open and close the door. Well, it's fun swimming through this thing and not having to like.
Welcome aboard.
Not having to click on it every time and then see the animation kind of thing. I guess I'll put the rubber in the random junk. Oh. Yeah. I should actually leave one of the health kits here too. I don't need all that. Let's go back to that cave. I really wish I had the beacon already, so I know it's north. We'll go that way. I find it super easy to get turned around in this game. Plus, if you can keep your caves lit up full of color, it hits the players even harder when they find the dark places. Yeah, there is that too, for sure. Go to the big tree. I don't want to go to the big tree, man. We already got a message that told us if we go there, it's bad, okay? We don't want to do the bad things. I do like that dash ability. I saw something I could scan there, but... Ah! Stupid toxic. Evil toxic sponge from hell. Nothing over here. It's titanium. I'm not gonna bother grabbing the titanium right now. Keeping an eye out for more silver. As long as I'm down here, I might as well grab what I find. Gimme. This ceiling here, it's got all this glowy stuff on it, but there should be enough. Yeah.
By the death of coral.
Forms a little oxygen pool.
In this region once housed tens of billions of living things.
More water. Nothing else scannable in here.
Look, anytime I say Nahima Journal Go, it starts recording. Then I print the important parts in quartz in case I get reset.
So, it's recording now?
Oh, yeah, I guess it is.
Are you embarrassed? Hey, Nahima's hanging out with me in an air pocket and she's milking the sponges.
Now I'm obviously embarrassed.
Awkward.
Why? Because you seem to think sponges are mammals.
Because you've recorded permanent evidence you have a friend, or is it me specifically who's an embarrassment?
I have lots of friends. They worry about me if I don't show up. This sponge secretes an antibiotic for me because I feed it. People think solidarity is something for humans with full bellies. But they're wrong, Zip. Nature isn't just red in tooth and claw. There's more going on than a market of violence.
So come down and visit the hot caves with me. Display a little solidarity.
The Noetic advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
I don't want to go back to the life pod yet. So it's not all about tooth and claw, it's also about erotically milking sponges. Got it. Life is so confusing. Yeah, there's a crab! With a baby crab! Jetocaris. That's got a passenger. Get more of that sweet, sweet silver, baby. Leaving this planet rich. Oh, what the?
30 seconds.
Oh, it's just the light. I love the way the light comes through the water. Okay, I'm gonna get oxygen. We'll go back down in there. Might have been... Holy crap, how deep am I? It would have been probably easier to go back to the air pocket that was in there. jelly lay. Ah, I'm stuck. It's bad, okay? There's another light stick. Here we go.
30 seconds.
I notice I've seen a lot of these bio beds around too. And you can use the bio bed, I think, to set your respawn point.
Upgraded. Tool quick access improved.
Oh. You know what? I never, you know, in fairness, I don't think I ever clicked on those the whole time I was playing around beforehand. So it looks like it actually gives you some sort of like character upgrade when you find and click on those things. That's cool.
Welcome to my special clinic.
I just thought they were like respawn points, but it doesn't look like they are.
Sophie says don't treat it. I need a clear timeline of nerve breakdown. I say I cannot afford clumsy workers. This bed will reprint you with improved fine motor skills and
repair
muscle
tool.
memory. No more fumbling around for your tools. It will delay the symptoms for a while. Just don't tell the boss. Let's help her pretend she doesn't know.
Couldn't remember if he and Kelvin ever confirmed they were going to team up for it. So we're planning to definitely start playing single player first, because I'm going to just be playing a lot of this initially. And coordinating timing can be really challenging. But we do definitely want to play some multiplayer. I'm just not sure exactly when it'll be. I want to see what the multiplayer is like in the game. So this is just a small little pond room here.